They killed her at sunrise. The earth was still cold. The forest was quiet. Birds refused to sing. A woman stood barefoot in the evil forest, her hands tied, her body shaking, yet her eyes were strong. Blood would soon touch the ground, but before that happened, she opened her mouth and spoke words that would destroy a whole village. Madoko will never know peace again, she said. Moments later, she was dead. And that was how the curse of Madoko began. Long ago, in a quiet village called Madoko, people lived simple lives. The village was surrounded by thick forest, red earth roads, and tall palm trees that danced when the wind blew. The people believed strongly in their king, their ancestors, and the laws of the land. Whatever the king said was final. No one questioned it. No one dared. In Madoko lived a woman called Nena. Nena was very innocent. Everyone knew her as a gentle woman with a soft voice and a kind heart. She was not rich. She was not poor. She survived by farming cassava and selling palm oil in the market. Her husband, Abina, had died many years ago during a hunting accident, leaving her with no child. Because of this, some people already looked at her differently. In Madoko, a woman without a husband and children was often treated like a shadow, seen, but not respected. Still, Nena never complained. She greeted everyone she met. She helped old women fetch water. She shared food with hungry children. Even when people insulted her or spoke badly about her, she kept quiet and walked away. But goodness does not always protect the innocent. One market day, something terrible happened. The king of Madoko, King Maduka, had a wife called Queen Chiamaka. The queen was proud and loved expensive things. One morning, she woke up and noticed that her golden coral necklace was missing. The necklace was a gift from a neighboring king. It was very important. It showed power, respect, and royal honor. When the queen noticed it was gone, she screamed loudly inside the palace. "My necklace is missing. My golden coral necklace is gone," she shouted. The palace guards rushed in. They searched everywhere. They searched the queen's room, the palace store, and even the shrine room. Still, the necklace was nowhere to be found. Fear entered the palace like smoke. The king became very angry. "Someone has stolen my wife's necklace," King Maduka said. "And whoever did this has insulted the throne of Madoko." The king ordered the guards to question everyone who had entered the palace that week. Servants, cleaners, traders, visitors, everyone was questioned one by one. That was when Ngozi, a palace maid who secretly hated Nena, spoke. She knelt down and bowed her head. "My king," Ngozi said softly, "I saw Nena near the queen's room that morning." The king frowned. "Why was she there?" "She came to deliver palm oil," Ngozi replied. That part was true. Nena had supplied palm oil to the palace for many years. But Ngozi added another lie. "She was acting strange," Ngozi said. "She was looking around like someone who wanted to steal." That was a lie. But lies are dangerous when spoken in front of anger and power. The king ordered the guards to bring Nena immediately. They found her in her farm, cutting cassava. When they told her the king wanted to see her, she did not fight. She followed them quietly, confused and afraid. In the palace square, villagers gathered quickly. Whispers filled the air. "That is Nena. She is a widow. Such women cannot be trusted." Nena stood before the king, her body shaking. "My king," she said softly, "why am I here?" "You are accused of stealing my wife's necklace," the king replied. Nena's eyes widened in shock. "My king, I did not steal anything," she said. "I am innocent." The queen stood up, angrily. "You poor woman," Queen Chiamaka shouted. You think because you are quiet, you can steal from me. Nena fell on her knees. My queen, I swear with my life, I did not steal your necklace. But no one listened. The king ordered a search of Nena's house. The guards went and returned later with shocking news. They said they found the golden coral necklace inside Nena's clay pot. The crowd gasped loudly. Nena screamed in pain. That is not true. I have never seen that necklace in my life. She cried. But no one believed her. Ngozi smiled secretly. Unknown to everyone, it was Ngozi who had stolen the necklace and planted it in Nena's house. She was jealous of Nena's kindness and wanted her gone. The king did not waste time. According to the law of Madoko, the king said loudly, anyone who steals from the palace must die. The crowd cheered. Nena cried and begged, please, my king, I am innocent. Let the gods judge me. Let me swear an oath. But the king refused. You are already guilty, he said. Even the elders kept quiet. Fear closed their mouths. Abina's sister, Ifunanya, ran forward. My king, she cried, this woman is innocent. I have known her all her life. The king raised his hand. Enough. The guards dragged Nena away. That night, she was locked inside a small dark cell. She cried until no tears came out again. She prayed to God. She prayed to the ancestors. She asked why truth was so weak in Madoko. In the morning, the village gathered at the evil forest where executions were done. Nena was brought out. Her clothes were dirty. Her feet were bare. Her face was calm, but her eyes carried deep pain. Before the guards could act, Nena raised her voice. People of Madoko, she said, listen to me. The crowd went silent. I am innocent. I did not steal the queen's necklace. You know my life. You know my heart. But you chose lies over truth. She looked at the king. You refused to hear me. You refused justice. She knelt and placed her hands on the ground. If I am guilty, she said, let my blood speak against me. But if I am innocent, her voice shook, then let this land suffer for rejecting truth. The wind blew hard. From today, Nena said, I place a curse on Madoko. Since you killed an innocent woman, every family will lose their wives. Men will sleep alone. Homes will become empty. Until truth is revealed, peace will not return. Fear entered the crowd. Some people shouted, stop her. But it was too late. The guards killed Nena. Her blood touched the earth. The ground shook. People said they heard a strange cry from the forest. Life continued after that day, but not for long. 1 month later, the king's first wife fell sick and died suddenly. People whispered in fear. 2 weeks later, a young woman died during childbirth. Another wife collapsed while cooking. Soon, death became common. Every household cried. Men woke up beside cold bodies. Children lost their mothers. No family was spared. Even the palace was not safe. Queen Chiamaka fell sick. No medicine worked. No sacrifice helped. Before she died, she confessed. I did not lose my necklace, she whispered. Ngozi stole it. The truth finally came out. Ngozi was caught and punished, but it was too late. The king tore his clothes and cried. We killed an innocent woman, he said. The elders begged the gods for forgiveness. They performed rituals and built a shrine for Nena. Slowly, the curse lifted. But Madoko was never the same again. Till today, elders tell this story so people will remember. Moral lessons. When truth is ignored, punishment will surely come. Never judge the innocent without proof, because injustice brings destruction.